If you're trying to help somebody that has an addiction, the Walker Center is the place for you.
I like working at the Walker Center because of the people and the recovery that's there.
The Walker Center gave me a new life, and if I can help just one person, that would be great.
If you or someone you care about has a problem with alcohol or drugs, life can be devastating. But with professional treatment at the Walker Center, a new beginning is possible.
Our focus here is to not only deal with the less severe psychiatric issues such as depression and bipolar that could be driving the addiction, then to help them through the medical process of detoxification and stabilization, but then to deal with any critical medical issues that they may be facing. We used to think of addiction primarily with alcohol addiction. That's, of course, expanded to any of the prescribed medicines that people become addicted to. Now it's a lot of street drugs. So many things are addictive, and as we learn more about addiction, we're coming to understand how many behaviors are addictive too. So it's even expanding beyond the scope of just medications. Of course, we're all aware of gambling addictions and pornography addictions and things such as that. So it's a very broad field. We tend to focus here primarily on medication addictions, of course, but it encompasses that whole system of physiological and psychological changes that lead to addictive behaviors.
Coming into a facility that has just understood addiction since 1976, they've been helping people. You have a culture and recovery community within this center. And you have staff that understand addiction. You have staff that has deep compassion for addicts and really love addicts and really want them to get well.
The Walker Center Treatment Program provides many ways for individuals to grow, learn, and overcome their addictions. Here are just a few of some of the programs and therapies that we provide.
Experiential therapy is the use of games and various other group activities to allow people to learn how to trust each other and to become aware of their own needs, to use recovery tools that we talk about and we teach in groups inside, and to put those into motion.
Or he takes one step and you take the other step. So he steps in one.
He's on the outside, but it's like they're working the outside.
The ropes course relates to the real world because people often react the same way they would in the real world on the ropes course. It's a perceived risk, and so they become stressed out and require the use of recovery skills such as asking for help, expressing their own needs, and using communication to get them through stressful situations.
Our family program is very comprehensive, providing our clients with information about how this addiction has impacted them, as well as how they need to be changing to help their loved one with the addiction.
In family program, we have a group setting, and the group setting is really powerful because more than one family gets to be together. And one thing I know about the disease of addiction is that it begins to isolate families from others. And they feel that no one can understand what they're going through. And the disease itself requires the family to go into some secret keeping. And then when you're with other families and you realize they've been going through the same things, and that you realize you're not alone. I'm not alone, and that gives you a lot of hope and a bonding process in the family group, which is a lot more powerful than a one-on-one session.
I had an aha moment
during the confrontation session. And it wasn't with my alcoholic, it was listening and watching other people in this circle around this person sitting there. And everybody was crying except me. And this one lady started to talk, and all of a sudden I turned to her and I said, "You have no idea how lucky you are because you can feel this. I can't feel this." And all of a sudden, I felt like I was choking on feelings. Something broke inside. And it seemed like it took me 10 minutes to talk, to get it out that I had never felt this feeling this powerful. And so the whole Walker Center took me by storm, if you want to think of it that way. I was learning every step of the way, and I was involved because of that personal experience. When I finished talking, everybody in the room stood up and clapped. I mean, and I'd forgotten about that, but that was, I think, really important feedback that I had done something important.
I see families feeling more hope when they leave. When they walk in the door, many times they feel that they have done everything that they could do, and what's this going to do? Walking in numb, angry, and walking out of family program feeling hopeful on what they can do for themselves as much as what they can do for the family member that they love so much.
Hi, I'm Sam Yost, President of the Board of Directors of the Walker Center. Our goal here is to open eyes and give people the tools to look at their addictions and to help them further their journey in life. I encourage you to learn more about the Walker Center, more about the disease. You can do that all by going on our website, thewalkercenter.org, or by calling the Walker Center and coming and making a tour. We'd love to have people visit us here at the site in Gooding and our outpatient offices in Twin Falls and in Boise. The neatest thing for me is to see recovery in action, to see the light go on and people say, wow, this is what really happens. You know, I welcome you to the Walker Center, and I hope that you will learn more about whatever the disease may be that's affecting your family or your loved ones today.
Hope, help, and healing are here at the Walker Center. We are privileged to participate in a miracle when someone takes the first step to a life of honesty, sobriety, or recovery. Call us. You can be a miracle too.
Has turned out to be, for the last 26 years, the life I always wanted to have, but had somehow missed through my addiction and my alcoholism.
The Walker Center has truly given us our marriage back. The people here just surrounded me with love, and they thought I was a bag lady when I came in, and that's how down I had gotten. And I just can't say enough good about the Walker Center. They saved me. They saved my life. And anybody that is looking for some help, give us a call here, because these people know what they're doing, and they'll love you back.